just kind of makes the most basic sex jokes. And
Really does. Yep.
those always get a laugh.
They
The,
hit. They high success rate. Yep.
the just a tip jokes about an attractive girl makes that joke. It always kills. But
Yep.
but like I guess Jason is right. They're not that clever.
Yep.
So yeah,
But they kill. They kill.
Zine Courtney, happy they're there, but we need is yeah, John, you're right. Like, who's the main character? Because it's not Natasha. I mean,
No, I don't.
she's the chief stew, but all she does is text her boyfriend, and like, it's pretty. I don't know what she's doing something with Dave. What's the right word? She's like emotionally,
Gaslighting him.
yeah, is
Yeah.
right. She's I don't know. That's really it
Yeah.
though. There's no main character.
No, I mean, I thought it was going to be Storm, but he's like, he went from like alpha to, I don't know, beta, man, pretty quickly.
By being promoted, which is very
Yeah.
weird.
It's unbelievable.
Is this a Sandy thing? Is she putting too much pressure on him?
Maybe. I mean, I also wouldn't go on a date and like talk about like my deck schedule.
That is like the least sexy thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's talking
So
about cleaning the other half of the deck.
yeah, it's not great. But
Did you miss
yeah,
anyone?
no, I mean, I thought like maybe Kyle. It could be Kyle. I thought Kyle and Natalia would kind of like pull this season together, but now you've got like Kyle's losing teeth, and Natalia's gotten cheated on by 99% of the guys she's dated,
That's a lot.
which is an absolute crazy ratio. I mean, or percentage. Like, at what point do you worry that that percentage is too high? Where like maybe it's you. I don't know.
Oh,
Like
I think it is. I don't think that's wrong to say. I think those are the guys she picks.
that's true. That's
I
like yeah, right.
it's not necessarily always like her fault. It's either she picks the wrong guys all the time, or maybe she does so like what she did with Storm tonight, where like you're so hot and cold with them, where like these guys may cheat and not even think they're cheating.
Yeah.
They may just think you don't like them anymore. I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, I will say, like, it's probably really frustrating for Storm, where it's like, I'd like to get to know you more and like go deeper, and she's like, nah, I don't. She's like, I don't do that.
She wants a mysterious pirate from South Africa, and not like I don't know this new bosun guy,
Yeah,
provisional bosun at that.
emotional guy who's overthinking everything.
And funny, Sandy doesn't even get mad at him for hitting the dolphin. Like, not really. Oh yeah. So John, hasn't Storm been using a walkie-talkie this entire time?
Yeah, I don't understand the whole like, why
Today was.
are we giving Storm a pass when like we hit a dolphin and like Reagan was automatically kicked out?
Yeah, I think so. Storm's been using that same walkie-talkie the entire time, right?
Yeah,
is there a bosun's walkie-talkie that he can figure out?
I don't think so. I mean, they're not switching talkies halfway through. Like it was a tough look for him, and he's got to get over this hurdle. He's just got to stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. There were guests apparently on this boat. I didn't see them for the first 15 minutes of the episode. I actually didn't know if there were guests on this boat until like 15 minutes in. They did some water sports and they left, and that's all I got on them.
Yeah, I have a good question of the week that involves the guests a little bit. So
Okay. The
well,
food looked great.
the food looked great.
I
The
know.
apple.
Yeah, the apple. I know we're like glossing over it, but like I feel like just Dave's doing a really good job, man. Below Deck has figured out how to get like chefs that do a great job. Um, the last three chefs they've had on have been phenomenal. So um they're doing a good job. I mean, I'm not trying to gloss over like, yeah, the octopus that I had looked great. Um Dave's killing it in the kitchen, man.
Yeah. The water sports. Was it like a banana boat?
Yeah, it's like a
The
la LeBron James
and Chris Paul.
banana boat.
Yeah,
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 and Gabrielle Union.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it was That looked fun too. I don't know. Should we get into the awards? I mean,
Yeah, I think we gotta. I don't want to talk about this episode anymore because it's just making me sad because I feel like I've like knocked this season down a peg after tonight's episode.
there was a lot more potential 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I agree.
Which happened to be when Reagan was fired, but then Storm becomes provisional bosun and makes out with Natalia that night. That was a good episode.
By the way, Sandy's just gonna pull this move where he's gonna be provisional until like after the last charter's over, then be like, you're no longer provisional. Because
Probably.
that's what happens on the show. They like never promote anyone. And then when they do promote them, it's like the end of the season. Oh, by the way, you're retroactively lead deckhand.
Yeah, like I want some real promotions in real time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gotta affect their pay and like you want it.
Yeah.
So John, who'd you have win the episode?
I know this sounds crazy. Dave won the episode.
Yeah, okay.
I think people are going to start noticing that like Natasha is maybe overdoing how much Dave won't leave her alone, this and that. But the dude was pretty normal. I know he had like a couple like stalkerish scenes where he was just kind of like staring, but let's look past that. And he needs to be more fun on the nights out and out at the bars, but I think he's on the up. All right. I think a lot of people are on the down on this episode. I think he's on the up.
2 episodes ago, when Natasha like kind of fully breaks up with him, and he's like kind of melting down, texting her, and like back when Storm was on top, and Storm was like kind of calm him down. Like, yeah, like from that point to now, it's like, oh yeah, this guy seems like a pretty normal, good guy. And
Exactly.
when you're at a bar, man, I feel like everyone there knows English. Just start chat up some girls.
Yep.
I don't think the producers are like, you have to just hang out with the crew. I think they like it when there's other people involved. I mean, you gotta get microphones in them and stuff, but I don't know. Enough with Natasha. Like, go. You're a single guy. There's a lot of girls there. Make it happen. Yeah.
Who'd you have? Did you have Dave as well?
I had Kyle just because I was so impressed how quickly he bounced back from the getting two teeth extracted.
It's fair.
He wins assuming he doesn't reinfect his mouth.
That makes sense. No, I get it.
Just like, and I think we're gonna get a lot more of him next episode based on the previews. But just like that guy, he spends the night in the hospital, gets 2 teeth removed, and then is on the dance floor that night. I don't know, respect.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I think he had the most highs and lows of the episode. But he's like one of the only 2 guys having fun on this boat. Him and Z. So
yeah, him and Z.
So that makes a ton of sense. Let's go on to losers. So I know we didn't really talk about it, but whoever made this boat is the loser of this episode because the stabilizers go out again. And it's like, who makes a super yacht where the stabilizers work sometimes? Like, this is a new boat. And also, this boat doesn't have a hot tub. So I've got 2 strikes on this boat. And if you made this boat, it's not a good luck.
You're right. There isn't a hot tub.
Yeah. There's been no hot tub scenes. Could you imagine sailing out without a hot tub? It's not even a season. Yeah.
I cannot imagine it. I don't want to imagine it. I don't want to live in that world. What would Gary do? Yeah, John, that is a great point. You should be able to run an air conditioner in a boat at the same time. If it's a super yacht.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. I picked Storm, as we kind of said earlier, but guy was nothing but swagger the first 6 episodes. He basically ran the boat 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And all of his groundwork with Italia seems to be gone. He was lame in his date. He was kind of lame at the club. And like to be fair, she might be a crazy girl. And maybe this is a good thing.
Yeah.
But as far as one episode, I'm picking Storm. I know the night docking was good, but also I think we're really excusing the walkie-talkie thing too. I'm picking Storm. There, you could have picked a lot of people, but
Yeah, it was a bad episode. Also, Sean, another name for the episode: an unstable home.
oh,
Right,
wow.
right. Thank you. The name of the boat is Home. I have to talk to Bravo about this. All right, all right. So we got our awards here, Sean. What's the question of the week, man? I don't know what
Okay,
it is.
we've not talked about this yet. John, you have a 1970s club party planned. You're the guest, right?
Yep.
However, due to weather, you have to go back to the dock. Would you stay on the boat and party, or would you just go to a club that's right off the dock? So you can either go to a real club or you can go to a pretend club on the boat like the guest did.
I'd probably go to the real. I'd probably get off the boat. Like we're docked.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. So John, I went to a bachelor party this weekend. Actually, was able to see John. I was in Denver.
Yep.
And one thing I learned about myself was I'm a big change of scenery guy. Like if a bar or party setting like is already kind of peaked, like go somewhere else. Like I don't know if you're at a bar and like it's like okay, this isn't that much fun, go somewhere else. Like you gotta change scenery as much as possible.
Sure.
And I'm the guess. What am I doing? Like go to a real club. I know you already paid for like all the alcohol and all that, and it's free, but you're gonna have more fun at like a real club. I feel like.
Yeah, that is tough. It's like, do we want to hang out on a super yacht that's docked, or like go out to a real club? But I mean, I don't know what the intention of these people. These are just a bunch of what, like, kind of like women, just like a bunch of women in like their 30s and 40s. Like maybe they didn't seem like they stayed up too late. Maybe they just like wanted to have a good day, the next day. So maybe
the next day they're leaving.
How are they?
Yeah, right. That was the last night. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm a change of scenery guy, and
yeah,
I feel like missed opportunity by them.
I'll tell you, there's no worse feeling than like getting another drink at a bar that you're like not into anymore.
Yeah.
Because now you're like, this is all right. This is the next 40 minutes of my life.
Or like I don't know. Like I feel like your time on the boat, like it's gonna like kind of peak with dinner. And like once the novelty of like, oh hey, they did a Studio 54 club for us, and you do a couple songs, then go somewhere else. I don't know. I feel like people waste these opportunities like when they're like faraway places.
Yeah. And with no hot tub, what are we even doing here?
What what's the night leading to? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right, Sean. So I feel like that's the episode here, man. Kind of had a different format tonight just because I didn't really see like there wasn't like a flow of storylines. There was just like a bunch of small storylines. So listen, if I could have a couple things in this upcoming episodes, I hope Kyle doesn't have issues from drinking and sucking down straws right after having some teeth removed. I'm not sure if we want to give Jason more than 45 seconds of screen time an episode.
He's getting next episode.
He's in next episode.
Yeah, I saw the preview. I usually don't, but
yeah,
I believe it's Jason heavy.
I think
because he knows the crew doesn't like him.
Yeah, Natalya and Storm. I think we just need to cut bait here. I think Natalya's great on her own and Storm's great on his own. But it's so crazy because I was rooting for them so much last week, and now I'm off them. Sean, Natalya and Storm have peaked, and now I want to leave.
Change the scenery. Yeah.
Change the scenery. Natasha's insufferable. Dave's actually kind of okay at this point. And Z and Courtney are just kind of like a really good like B story, but not an A.
Yeah.
I need a new A story, man.
Well, I think there's gonna be some Jason tension, which will be interesting.
What, like he'll be like, they don't laugh at my jokes and they're
Pretty.
funny. Trust me. Trust me, they're funny, guys.
Maybe he leaves. I have no idea.
What if
Yeah,
this what if this turns into just like a thank you or I think you should leave? Like a skit where like he just goes into this whole thing about his jokes are really funny. And there's no way they couldn't laugh at him. Anyway, yeah. I mean, I honestly think we're further into the season. Did I get it right? This is only episode 6.
I believe it's 7.
Okay.
This is 7.
It feels like a little bit longer so far.
No, I was really high in the season 2 episodes ago. Well, we have no clue. Might be
Yeah.
like a little mid-season dip, and
Yep.
it's gonna recover. But yeah,
Something's gonna happen. All right, Sean. Let's sign off here. I am tweeting feverishly at Below Deck John, and Sean's taken over the Overboard Pod. So at Overboard_pod. We live tweet the sucker. So follow us, and we live tweet it using some hashtags, and check us out there. And please feel free to engage and leave a review.
awesome, everyone. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for listening. Bon voyage. Boop, boop.